Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and today I'm going to make a Swiss pillow. You're going to need three things. First thing is, you're going to need a good piece of foam. This is an old mattress. Works fine. It's about 4 or 5 inches thick. And you're going to need a sharp knife. Now, you don't need to measure this. You just need to cut it whatever looks good to you. If you want to be a real gram weenie, you can make it like this big, or if you want it luxurious, you can make it bigger, but that's your call. Just cut out a piece the size that you think is right. That's totally up to you. And once we get this, there we go. That's about the right size. Yep. The next thing we'll do is go make a cutter. Yeah, it's a little small, but I guess it'll work. Okay, we've sharpened our pipe so that this edge is tapered. It tapers right down until there's nothing left, right out to a point. Now, if you do it, sometimes depending on the quality of the pipe, it may roll over, and that's no good. So if it does, just take a rat tail file and go around it like this and get rid of that edge, so that when you get done, you've just got a fairly sharp edge that's wiry from the grinder. You don't want it glassy smooth. Don't try to sharpen it and get it perfect. You want it all wiry and rough, but pointed. And this will cut foam like there's no tomorrow. Okay, let's move to the next step. Okay, now we got a piece of foam cut the size we want. We've got a piece of pipe about inch and a half, whatever you name your poison. And I've ground the edge of it down so it comes to a sharp edge. Not that sharp, it's, you know, it's not real sharp, but to foam it is. And it's kind of a wiry edge. That's what you want. You don't want it real glassy smooth. Now, come in here, an inch or so, whatever you dare. You're probably going to make a few of these anyway, because you're probably going to mess the first one up. And set your sharpened edge just lightly on it. Now, this is the secret to the whole thing. Don't push. Just set it on there lightly and start spinning it. And the weight of the pipe and the spinning motion, unbelievably, as I learned, will cut right down through this and make a hole. It's just unbelievably easy. I'm going to set over 3/4 of an inch, stand about an inch from the edge, start spinning, and you'll hear it. Make kind of a grating sound, and it will just go right down through that, so slick. And you can see, you can make as many of these holes as you want to, as close as you want to. You'll learn what you can and what you can't do. You know you're pushing too hard if this surface here starts to go down. You don't want to push so hard that you move it, because your holes will go all crazy. Just spin it, and it'll very lightly go right through. Now, on this particular one, I've got 3 in here. I'm going to put a couple of more. Then I'm just going to go, like, every so often, like, I'll put one in this direction so you see what I'm up to. And I'll go right up through here that way. Then if I'm really brave when I get all done, I'll put it on edge, and I'll start going through this way and putting, maybe 2 in here to really lighten it up. Okay, I'm going to shut the camera off and do this, and when I get done, I'll turn the camera back on. You can see what I've got. Okay, I'm on my last hole and I'm going to drill through the thin way. And now I'm going to start drilling holes through it in this direction. And what I'm going to do is everywhere there's a space, I'm going to drill a set of holes the other way, I think. My rod's not long enough, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the other way and attempt to meet myself in the middle. Yeah, right. Doesn't really matter, it's just a pillow. It doesn't come out perfect, it doesn't come out perfect. I can look down through here and see where I'm going. I can tell you I'm not doing that good a job. But there we go. Now you can do that all through it this way, and I'm going to do that as much as I can. And then I'll turn the camera back on and we'll see what we got. Now as I'm doing this, you can see the pipe coming through the other way. And if you're watching, you can watch it as it comes through each one of these segments and judge the depth and move right along with it. I think you're starting to get the idea from what I can see on the monitor here. And eventually you will run right into the one before it. And if you're lucky, you'll be able to reach in and grab a hold of that and pull it right out. So now you can see you've got holes right straight through it. If I can get them in front of the camera right here so you can see it. There we go. Okay, I've pretty much finished drilling the holes through this face. And we put them through the end too. I've got one there. Okay. Now, you can see, move my cutter out of the way here, you can see how much foam we took out of this. Probably half the foam we took out. Now, if you take it, you can see that it's a pretty good pillow. It's not bad. Compared to most backpacking pillows, it's pretty good. Now if you start here and crunch the ends up, you can see without even trying much that it'll crunch right down to basically the size of a softball. Maybe a little bigger than a softball. And if you've got a stuff sack or a cinch sack to put it in, or put it right in the bottom of your pack and pile some stuff against it tight, you can see it doesn't take up much room. I'm going to weigh it here just a second. I've got a good set of scales right here. And it weighs weighs 3.5 ounces. So for a fairly high quality pillow, 3.5 ounces the size of a softball, I think it's got basically anything on the market you'd buy beat out hollow. And plus, it's fun to make. I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Sleep tight and have a great day.